Hello, everyone. Uh, Welcome back if you're returning. Uh, Hello for the first time if you are brand new. It is good to see everyone who's here being here. Hello. Um, so tonight is going to be we're kind of doing a bit of an art stream. I was originally going to do a poll I was going to do a poll chat about what kind of art I was going to do tonight. Um, but that didn't happen, Chad. It didn't happen for a weird reason. Usually, something like that doesn't happen. Gotten, I've forgotten chat, or I had a mental breakdown, or something like that, right? Usually, that's the reason why this didn't happen. But this time it didn't happen because I made a conscious decision to, and I'm going to talk to you about why tonight, chat. Okay? Because it's kind of important. So I'm gonna be working on this, and this is one of the what will be a player species for Ido. If for those of you who weren't here on Sunday, Ido's campaign setting that I'm working on, I'm gonna be running my D20 system games in. Um, but I'm open to I'm open to the idea of request chat. I'm open to the idea of them, uh, provided that they sound interesting, chat. That's like my one requirement, is the requests have to sound interesting. Um, so I guess with that, with that said, chat, with that said, I'm going to talk to you about uh, why, why the poll didn't happen, and why I deprived you of the ability to, why I deprived you of the ability to decide what I do today. Originally, I also want to try and like work on generally being faster at art. I'm gonna see if I can't do that tonight. Um, that's a color, chat. That's a color, and that's a problem. Okay. Uh, so chat. So I didn't have the poll going, chat. I didn't have the poll going because originally I was going to do. I've been playing Hades, chat. I played it last Thursday, and I played it before. I started a new one for stream. I was gonna do like some Hades inspired Monster Girl stuff, chat. I was, and then I was sitting down looking through the enemy roster, chat, and it's very bland, chat. It's very bland. Like there's like three types of skeletons, and there is something that is just called witch, chat. It's just called the witch, and they're not bad, chat. But then you have like crystal formations and jars. And don't get me wrong, chat. I could Monster Girl anything, right? I could Monster Girl anything, chat, if I set my mind to it. But this is one of the things where it's like, but why though? There's not a lot super good here to Monster Girl, chat. There's just not. So this is why that didn't happen, chat. This is why that didn't happen. Um, and this is why we're doing this kind of instead, chat. And it's because I want to kind of talk to you, chat, about what I draw and like what I do. Uh, I like I like to draw all kinds of things. I like to draw monsters. I like to draw monster girls, and also other monster girls. Shut up. Look, I have a very clear band of interests here. I like I like things that are monsters. Okay, I also like to draw monster boys, but apparently I'm like the only person on the internet who actually likes members of the male sex. So there we are. Or at least in art, I seem to be like the only person. I laugh. I know that's not true, chat. I know it's not true, right? But so many artists, do like the whole Monster Girl thing, and there's no boys chat in art anymore. And I feel like I really need to do some more because I feel like I'm losing my ability to really draw boys well. So I might do that sometime. Chat, I might do that sometime. Uh, yeah, I'm feeling this kind of little spooky, little driven tonight. Um, so I might do some of that, chat. I might do some of that. But chat, but mm, looks like you're feeling the top like that. Because that would be that there's fins there. Chat, merfolk tops are hard. Um, but I don't know what I'm doing yet, chat. I have an idea that, like, I might go back to it. Um, okay, we can do it down here like this. Between the fins. Maybe a little anchoring thing here. Like a belt. Um, I had an idea, and I might go back to it, chat. I might go back to it, where it's like, I like Pokemon, chat. Um, I like Pokemon, as some of you may remember from when I debuted. And I originally thought, like, maybe I'll do, like, a Nuzlocke or something. And then every monster I catch, I can do, like, a Monster Girl version of. And I might go back to that chat. I might. You know? So let me know what you think about that. And then there's art and stuff I can do for item chat. And mixed with the art is probably going to be um, some sort of casual design work on like here's some ideas for the race, here's where I want to go. In this case, chat, I will admit I don't have as much design work done on this one as I wanted to. This came about because Idaho has its very own, very distinct feel, so I can't just like I can't just throw random shit into the world, chat, and have that be okay. It will not hold up well. Um, that's because one of the people who's interested is like, can I have like a little like flying merfolk kind of character? I'm like, let me work on that. So I've been working on it some. And this is kind of the design that came out there. There's sort of like a flying fish kind of merfolk. Um, and I'm working to tie them back in with some stories from Pacifica about sea women or about fish that could turn into women. Uh, which, when you think about that, like I know they have some big fish in the South Pacific chat, but if you think about that, like you have a tiny fish, wouldn't that just make it turn into like a tiny woman? I don't know, chat. Like that's just again, this is how my mind thinks. So that's one of the things I want to do, chat, along with getting faster at doing the whole art thing because I produce art painfully slowly, chat. Like just painfully slowly. It usually takes me like 2 weeks of solid, dedicated work to actually get a piece out into something like a final state. I really want to cut down that number, chat, so bad. It takes forever. Um, so chat, with that said, um, I guess what I'm saying, chat, is that I don't know if I'm going to like do the whole Hades Monster Girl fan art thing. Which because I don't know how much I'm gonna keep playing Hades, chat. And here's what I mean. I love the game, chat. Don't get me wrong, I love it to bits. But only a couple people seem super into it. And that's fine. You know, that is a okay. Doom fared a lot better. Um, but that's neither here nor there exactly. Uh, but I'm probably going to transition more to doing more creative efforts chat. Since I have this space and I have this time where I'm just doing creative efforts, and it's a wonderful way to accomplish some things in that respect. And so I figured I'd just start off with a nice little easy warm up. This is already turning into a giant mess of lines, chat. Don't let me try and progress this chat. I can't promise this will look as good as I want it. You know, come on. Come on. There we go, Krita. And I might try out a different program or two on here. Um I'm really used to Krita. Part of the problem is chat is that I don't do lines super well and that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna see if I can do it like this and see if I can get like a slightly rough style going, but maybe one that works for me, chat. Um, I also don't know where to post my art yet, chat. Um, if a bunch of you guys start talking after a while, and you're just like, hey, I'd like to just be able to peruse some of your artwork, I'll be like, okay, let me know where you want me to stick it, and I'll see about sticking it there. So I'll hold a poll when that time comes, chat. I'll hold a poll. Um, so I'm thinking maybe whatever game I start doing next, like I only plan to do a game a little bit, um, and then and then chat, and then I'll probably do like some nice artwork based in and around that game, chat. I'm thinking that's like might be my cycle. Do like some work on the maps, campaign work, like that, and then do a thing, do a game, do some art. I'm thinking that might be the way I go, chat. Uh, I also almost streamed yesterday, chat. I almost streamed because I was having a very rough day, chat. And something about being here and being like this is deeply comforting. Chat, so I might occasionally do other streams. We'll see how they go. I'm only going to have this as a scheduled stream, though, chat. Only this is a scheduled stream. Not only this. Only my Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday streams as scheduled. Okay, I guess it's looking kind of alright, chat. Like, it's be kind of sketchy and a little rough, right? But I really want to try and see if I can't, like, do something quicker and clearer that, like, gets the impression of this stuff across a little bit, chat, without having it take, like, 2 weeks, right? I'm not sure, like, how messy all of these lines are. Maybe it'd be better with pencil, chat. Maybe, do you think so? I don't know, chat. Maybe it'd be better if I was like that. Not sure there. We'll try with something else, chat. I promise you I will finish something to a level I feel comfortable posting tonight, okay? I can give you that promise. Not sure about that one, chat. Um, I actually kind of like this, chat. I feel like this is good. And this is kind of like, so chat, my history. I used to do artwork physically, chat, before I kind of got into the whole digital arts thing. And so I'm used to working with a physical medium, chat. I've been doing digital art for a little while now under a couple different names here and there. Uh, I won't talk about where and is who. Um, I'm kind of like going for with a clean slate. Kind of liking the idea right now. Um, but I feel like this is working out. Um, so chat. So, uh, what we had to talk about tonight. So I think chat. I think what's going to happen is I think I want to play games, chat. Games that inspire me to do more artwork so that I always have something nice to draw. Unless, you'd like to see me do more like random artwork from projects and things like that, chat. Because I could do that. I wouldn't mind doing that, chat. Like, I'd be quite happy to do that. Um, but I don't necessarily know that that's going to be like my first port of call initially, chat. Like I feel like I know why you're here, chat. I feel like the reason why you're here is you're wanting to watch me draw, basically to draw booba, chat, or to draw like weird monster girls. And luckily for you, chat, I'm kind of into that. So this is a thing that can absolutely, this is a thing that can happen some. I'm probably gonna try and do some experimental stuff too. Like I like the idea of working on backgrounds and things like that, chat. I haven't been doing backgrounds for my images for a long time. I kind of want to get like into that, chat. Um, I also might, chat. I also might, if you guys are into, I might do work on my rig in here, some, chat. Like myself, I might work on myself some here, chat. If you think you'd be into that, I have a rig that I want to work on planned just for someone else, to get my feet wet. I also want to do. There's so much stuff I want to do, chat, artistically. I also want to get into the whole 3D model thing, chat. I actually used to do 3D models. I actually like went to school to learn how to do 3D art, but this was, chat. This was back in like the aughts, right, chat? So like the technology has gone way far, and I am not prepared to pay for a subscription for like Autodesk anymore. Because that's what I used, chat. I used Autodesk. This is back when Maya sucked, chat. Uh, you used Autodesk 3ds Max. Yeah, that was back in the dinosaur days. Um, so there's that. I'm also there's a lot of stuff I want to do. I'm looking forward to doing an upgrade chat too, to doing an upgrade soon. And the upgrade chat is going to kind of be of my tech in general. I'm working on, and I have the basics. So again, chat, I have to take whatever I can get via procurement, right? I don't have the wherewithal to be able to just go out and get whatever computer I want. Wait, what's happened? I heard a ding, chat, and I'm concerned because I don't know what dinged at me. Oh, I should close that. That would save some RAM. Uh, I don't know what dinged, chat. That has me a little, that has me a little worried, frankly. Um, but we're just gonna keep on going ahead and pretending like it's not a big deal, chat. Because we can do that, right, chat? We can pretend it's not a big deal. Um, so, so pretending it's not a big deal, chat. Let's move ahead. And let's talk about I can't just get whatever I want. And because there's laws, chat, there's laws and regulations that mean that I can't just abscond with stuff from your world. I have to acquire local currency and spend it so, to purchase local goods and artifacts for my own enjoyment and use. Like if I'm not doing it for work. And while there's a lot of stuff I can justify, chat, I can't justify like a supercomputer for myself. So chat, I have a slightly old machine, but it's got this nice, sturdy CPU, chat. And what I'm probably going to try and do is I'm probably going to try and separate out, get a double CPU rig in here, chat. And if you're wondering if the idea of this terrifies me, not really, chat. I like tech. I don't work with tech much anymore, but I'm a huge fan of technology. I'm a big fan of science, chat. I'm a big fan of science and technology. Um, and that means that I know at least a bit about what I'm doing computer wise, chat. I know at least a bit about what I'm doing computer wise. Um, so I plan to go in, chat. I plan to go in and hook up the second computer and see about if I can't acquire a capture card and stream what I'm doing on my primary computer into my streaming computer and run it through there. I'm just slightly concerned, chat, because I'm afraid I'm going to gently roast myself. Um, as you may or may not know, like in space, heat becomes a huge problem, chat. Heat becomes a giant problem in space. Uh, because it will give me that little bit of extra oomph, chat, that little bit of extra power, and will probably free up like half of my processing power on my primary machine, which means that I will be able to do stuff like play Monster Hunter World, not Rise. I don't actually have Rise, chat. One of the things I think that I can probably say, chat, is that I'm not going to be a huge follower of game trends, chat. Uh, there's this place, chat. It's called Scotland, and I feel a deep spiritual connection with the Scottish people. I can't bear to part with currency, chat. Like I don't enjoy doing it. I won't say it physically hurts me, but it's not comfortable, chat. And that means if I can wait for something to go on sale, chat, I will buy it on sale. Which is why I don't have Rise yet, chat. Because it hasn't gone on sale for like 50% off. And I don't, that whole FOMO thing or like what's popular. Look, I always wanted to buy like a new game at full price for myself, right, chat? Just once. And then I did it. And then I'm like, I'm not even going to play this for 6 months. I could have just waited and gotten it on sale. So that's probably never going to happen again, chat. Uh, so that's kind of like where I am. Why would I do this, chat? Why would I cook myself, or why would I do like a double computer rig? I'm sorry, chat. I got distracted in my story. Oh, now you want to be quiet. I see how it is, chat. I get wrapped up in something for like 5 minutes, and then you stop talking to me. That's fair. Chat. I'm being mean to you, chat. Look, chat. I'm happy, chat. I'm happy because I'm no longer scared of my own reflection, chat. Because that was my yesterday, chat. That was my yesterday. Um, and when I'm happy, I get kind of a little bit pokey and maybe a little bit mean and maybe ever ever so slightly authoritative. Um, Basically, I'm nicer when I'm I'm nicer when I'm miserable, chat, but not when I'm too miserable. Because when I'm too miserable, I just start becoming like a wounded animal. Um, maybe this is why I'm miserable so much of the time, chat. So I can be nice to people. Um, but chat, but uh, don't worry. I'm not. It's fine. I didn't mean to be mean to you. Just take a deep breath and relax, chat. We'll all get through this. If I can be here after yesterday, chat, you can absolutely uh make it through with me tonight. Okay? Okay. It's not quite the way I wanted the fingers to be done. I could erase it, chat, but I'm not going to because I feel like getting faster is going to be partly about making some degree of like compromise a little bit, right? And I can live with that, chat, if it comes out okay on the whole, right? If like the picture comes out okay on the whole, I can live with a little bit of compromise, chat. Uh I feel like chat, I feel like it's already I'm sorry I'm so zoomed in, chat. You have to understand, I'm looking at this through a monitor. I don't have one of those nice tablets where you can like see where your pen is as you draw. No, I don't have one of those. I have like one of the kind that's supposed to replace like your mouse, and but it has pressure sensitivity, chat. And so this is what I used to do all my drawing on, chat. If you can believe it. Um, we're very low tech, very low tech, very low overhead here. Mm, gosh, hang on, I need a I had a drink, chat. Hang on. I'm not going anywhere. Don't worry. Okay, okay. I have to get a pitcher and refill. So, chat. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a small poll, chat. I'm gonna do a small poll. I'm gonna do a small poll, chat. And I'm gonna be like, what game should I do? Right? And when you pick, I'll just run that game. Uh, I think Twitch banned the phrase blind playthrough. I don't think that's against TOS, which is why I'm saying it. I haven't found out that could be against TOS, but I think they want you to use like first impressions or something like that now. So I might do like a first impressions of like Pokemon Gen 4, maybe. It had some nice Pokemon chat, but I do appreciate I'd be adding just like one more to like the pile of like Miss Magius. You know who I haven't seen a lot of art of chat that I like the design of? Toga Kiss. I bet she would make an amazing, wonderfully thick monster girl. Right? She'd be like this thick, very harpy thing. I can kind of see it. Uh, I can kind of see it, chat. So, so like I might do that, chat. But that'll be one of the options, I think. I don't know if that's what I'm going to do necessarily. I will wait for your input, chat. If I do games in the meantime, I'll probably do Hades or a smattering of other random games. I play other things. Um, I do other random things. Uh, I do a lot of games, chat. I do a lot of games. Um, Um, I don't know. So it's like bleh. Armpit fetishization is a thing in Japan, chat, right? And probably in a few other places too. I only know about Japan for. I shouldn't have done that, chat. Hang on, chat. I can fix this. I can do better. We have layers, chat. I should be using them. Um, I have to wonder, like, because they have like fins, right, chat? They have fins to help them fly and stuff. I'm like, would that fall? Like, would someone fetishize that, chat? Do you think someone would? 'Cause I think they could, chat. I think they could, but I don't know what that individual would look like, chat. I can't actually imagine what that individual looks like. Um, so I guess that's where I leave off, chat, because I don't have any other thoughts therein. Um, so, chat, this is not an invitation for you to start telling me about everything that you fetishized. I'd like to make that very clear, chat. I don't need to hear about it, and I will judge you if you tell me. Just so you know. Just so we're clear. Anyway, chat, anyway. So I think Pokemon's gonna be on the list, chat. Pokemon is gonna be on the list. I'm not sure what other games I might have on the list, chat. I have a short list of games. I have a short list of several dozen games, chat. Um, that I have kind of felt pulled to that I do like. I feel like I could do some sexy monster girls thereof, chat. Um, so there's Ashes of Singularity, which I honestly, chat. Can I be honest with you, chat? I find it intriguing, but kind of tedious. I don't know why, chat, but it's an RTS with this kind of really like weird, smooth unit design. But I'm not afraid, chat. I'm not afraid of turning RTS units into monster girls. I think we can do that, chat. I believe in our capacity to turn anything into a monster girl, chat. Are you with me on that one? Because I feel like we could do that. Um, so chat, so there's that. There is civilization beyond Earth, chat. And I know you're thinking, I know you're probably thinking, what the fucking hell? Uh we can make monster girls of anything, chat, and we will. Um I don't know if it will be like if we're going to be doing like exactly the thing. Like I'll try to make it recognizable, chat. I will. Um but I have made a monster girl of a of a champion of Nurgle from 40k before. I started on that, chat, and I may pull that back out, and I might work on that, chat. I might work on that on stream, uh, just to prove that I can make anything into a sexy question mark monster girl. I may do that, chat. You maybe have to be subjected to that. And I'm sorry, chat, that you're having lag and stuttering. I hope it's like I hope it's on your end because I'd hope that no one has lag or stuttering, right, chat? I would hope that no one does. But I hope if there is lag or stuttering, it's not on my end. Like my honestly, chat, I don't have a lot. I'm working with as much power as I can muster, chat. But I would need like a solid seven, like 5 to 7 thousand American United States dollars to really get like a super amazing rig, chat. And I'm here to tell you that I don't have that money, chat. Oh, I wish I had that money, but I don't have that money, chat. If I had it to spend, chat, if I had to spend, I probably would, chat. I probably would. No lie. I probably would spend it. But in order for me to feel like I have that money to spend, chat, I probably need to have a lot of like money and stuff like that banked up, chat. Because I'm nervous about money, chat. Who isn't, right? Who isn't nervous about money? I guess multimillionaires might not be nervous about money, but I'm not one of them, chat. I'm not one of them. Uh, I have been I have been relatively poor my whole life, chat. Because most of the money I make, chat, has to go into helping keep the people I care about afloat. And this isn't me complaining, chat. This isn't me complaining. This isn't hashtag humble brag time. This is just the unfortunate kind of circumstances of my life, chat. This is the cards that I was dealt. And unfortunately, the cards that I were dealt were, well, better than some, were a very mixed bag, chat. They were a very mixed bag. They're a bag that includes, like, my, you know, not being able to look at myself in the mirror some days. And don't get me wrong, chat. Like, I don't mean like, oh, I've done something horrible. I can't look at myself in the mirror. No, chat. No. I mean, every time I look at myself in the mirror, I don't know what I'm looking at, and it terrifies me, chat. And do you know why that is, chat? It's because, chat, I need help. And I can't get help. I can't get the kind of help that I need, chat, because it doesn't seem to exist. I'm trying, chat. I'm trying. But it's it is proving a trial. And maybe I'll bring you up to speed on that another time. Because I don't care to revisit that at this particular moment, chat. I don't care to. So we are not going to. Uh where was I, chat? Oh, right, right. Um with other stuff. But that's kind of been the way it is, chat. Like, throughout my life, and like, I'm not complaining because this is more than plenty of people have, but I've had maybe like $10,000 that I've been able to like genuinely spend on things for like over the course of several decades. And like, plenty of that was just like things where I had to spend it on like stuff that I had to get, right? Like, if I have to buy a new computer part, I have to buy a new computer part, or I don't have a computer anymore, and that's just kind of the way of things. Uh, so I think, yeah, I think that's like really all of the spending money that I think I've had like my entire life, and I'm not complaining, right? I'm not complaining because that's more than many people get. Um, but but that 10,000 on spending is like including stuff like medicine and going to see a doctor and things like that, chat. So like, if I don't know how much I've actually been able to spend on just like nice things that I wanted. Like, I've never taken a holiday, chat. I've never taken a holiday in all my adult years, chat. I've never just traveled somewhere and had a holiday. I knew people who worked at like Best Buy and could afford to go on cruises every year. But I couldn't, chat. I couldn't. And I couldn't because like, I feel like I have to help the people I love and care about, chat. And that's just kind of that's one of the bugbears of life, isn't it? Is that you're always forced to choose what you do. Oh, that's gonna be hard, chat. That's a hard hand. I'm gonna come back to that hand later, chat. I don't like it. I don't want to deal with it right now, so I'm not gonna. Um, I don't know why I chose this angle for the head either. It's not a good angle for me to do the head at. Um, but here we are, chat. Here we are. So that's. I guess I'm feeling a bit sad about that, chat, because there's a lot of stuff I like, chat. And the thing is, when you look at it, chat, all the stuff that I want, like in this world, the stuff that I would like to be able to afford to do, chat, isn't that much. Isn't It's not that much, chat. It's like $20,000 to $30,000. Uh, like my own personal goals and dreams, chat. But trying to get it is hard, and I feel super guilty, chat. I feel so guilty every time I start trying to work on something like that. So guilty, so paranoid, so nervous. And so I usually end up like backing away from it. Uh, and I'm trying to change that, chat. Because I have the opportunity to actually try and like, actually do some of this stuff, right? And the part of me that's like frightened, paranoid is like, no, you can't. You're going to ruin everything. So that's where I am right now, chat. Hey, though, we're definitely doing better than last time, chat. I haven't started crying tonight yet, chat. So tonight's going pretty well. Uh, and if you're wondering, chat, if you're wondering why every person who does art or anything seems like they are absolutely batshit insane, chat, it's because, chat, being creative is basically like a red flag for like having a mental illness, chat. I'm not saying this applies to everyone, but I'm saying it happens a lot, chat. Saying it happens a lot. Not necessarily at what they call a clinical level, but probably subclinically. And again, this is not me judging any individual, although you know who you are. Because like, who am I to judge you, right? I mean, I am your Veator, chat. I am the person who watches over you and records everything that you're doing down there. Please stop doing some of the stuff you're doing down there, chat. I don't need that in my life. But aside from that, who am I to judge you, right? Okay. Also, for those of you who are scared and paranoid, I am not an overlord, chat. I am an office worker. I am not an alien overlord. I am not interested in taking over your planet, chat. I've seen your planet. I've seen your planet's leadership, chat. I don't want to work with them. I don't want to work with them at all, chat. So let's talk about something, chat. I recently, like today and yesterday, okay, really, chat, I have been awake most of more of the last 24 hours than not. Unfortunately, I have had a nap, chat, and I'm okay. I spent a lot of that. I spent like 4 or 5 hours of that catching up on my Spider-Man movies, chat. I am not up to date yet. If I hear any spoilers for oh, ooh, come on, no, sorry, chat, my stomach's being a mess again. If I hear any spoilers for No Way Home or whatever the latest one is, I'm gonna start yelling at you, chat. But I haven't seen that one yet. But I hadn't seen either of the Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know what he's named, chat. Hang on, chat. We're gonna go on an internet search. Briefly, chat. Uh, Actor Amazing Spider-Man. Uh, I think I think his name is Andrew Garfield, chat. The Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies. So chat, like, this is not a diss on Andrew Garfield, right? No diss on Andrew Garfield. I both hate and love those movies, chat. They're bad, chat, and I hate the values and ethics they espouse, but they're bad in such a wonderful way, chat. They're bad in such a wonderful way, and I love them, chat. Like, they're bad in such a wonderful way, and I love them to bits. I also gotta say, props to them for using some of, like, the lesser known villains, chat. Props to them for that. That's actually, like, I'm actually really into that, chat. Um, I actually don't know, like, so I don't know Spider-Man, right? I'm weird, chat, in that I'm sort of this, like, I'm a bit of, like, a superhero fan, but I don't read the comic books, chat. I just find, like, the movies and stuff kind of fascinating. But I don't actually care for superhero comics that much. Um, and I think, and there's, like, this idea that superheroes are, like, the modern mythos, chat. And we're gonna talk about that in a second. Uh, for those of you who are gonna try and get me into the superhero comic scene, please don't. I got out of that scene and it saved my wallet a lot of money. Like, when I was in middle school, I liked superhero comics. Right? In middle school. For those of you who don't know, for me, middle school was the equivalent of, like, okay, when I was, like, very early pubescent, prepubescent is when I was into it. Like that. How's that, chat? Uh, and again, chat, don't try and make certain kinds of assumptions about how my age works, chat. I'm doing my best to translate for you, right? Know that I have been watching and absorbing media on your planet for over 3 decades now. Uh, so there's that, chat. There's that. Um, but chat, but I used to read weird comics. I read Nova, chat. Do you remember Nova? Nova was this, like, god damn it, chat. I can't remember if they were Marvel or DC. I want to say they were Marvel, chat. Because one of my parents, chat, was a Marvel fan. I don't give a fuck, chat. I don't have, like, a strong Marvel DC, like, leaning, chat. I don't. Uh, in fact, like, for me, chat, honestly, for me, my big, like, Marvel DC leaning, chat, is I like the Marvel movies, I like the DC shows, uh, and the best DC show is Batman the Animated Series. And I will fight you on that one. It's not my, it's might be my favorite. It's not my favorite, chat. It's my second favorite. My second favorite is Batman Beyond, chat. And Batman Beyond was a much inferior show with some very, very interesting ideas, chat. Also, it had Ink in it, chat, and Ink was hot as hell. I. It also had another man in it who was, oh god, he was hot, chat, but he felt racist, chat, and I don't think they were trying to be racist. It feels like that kind of racism, chat, that happens because no one actually bothers to stop and, like, go, wait a minute, this is culturally insensitive. And I don't just mean, like, culturally insensitive, like, oh no, she's some kind of SJW bitch. No, chat, no. Like, there is actually such a thing as cultural insensitivity, and it's where you take, like, a culture that you don't understand and try to portray it, and don't portray it, like, well, chat. Cultural sensitivity does not mean that they have to be, like, a good guy. It doesn't mean that at all, chat. But it means that you need to be portraying things respectfully. And respectfully doesn't mean that it has to be portrayed in a manner that says you approve of it, just in a manner that is being honest about what it is, chat, okay? Exactly. Accurately, and not in such a way that you are encouraging a stereotypical viewpoint, chat. That's not a good thing to do. Um, like, don't just perpetrate a stereotype. And he was called like the hunter or the huntsman. Hang on, chat. I'm staring at the wiki now. And chat, for future reference, I'm going to post up a thing. Like, this will actually be a poll. This will be a real poll, chat. Where it's like, when I look at stuff online, do you guys want to see that, chat, or would you rather just see the art? Was it Stalker? His name was Stalker, chat. And here's the problem: Stalker was a power based. They were a power based like they were a heavily somatic kind of a powered character, right? Uh, very they could track things by like their incredible keen sense of smell, amazing reflexes, like modest super strength via like some cybernetic augmentation and like amazing training. And here's the thing. They had like they wore like tribal paint and tattoos and went around the city in a loincloth and used a spear and were from Africa and was black. And it's like, guys, like I appreciate what you're trying to do here, guys. I really legitimately do. Right? But this is not the how you go about this well. And the thing is, if they had gone all in and like tied this back to some kind of like African tradition and portrayed him as like this guy who had gotten, and they kind of did, right? They kind of did, chat, but they didn't go quite hard enough with it. They went a little bit too light. Like if they had been like, so this dude, like he's this wigged out dude, like he was. Oh, yeah, well, things, his spear was a tech spear, chat. Like, he almost, it was like, even with it, like, if he was just, like, doing this, like, and he actually kind of was, right? He was some sort of rich playboy or businessman, but they just didn't quite establish enough about his character, chat. And so it just came off as a little bit goofy. Now, I know there was a Batman Beyond comic, chat, but I don't know about the comic. I didn't read the comic. And if there's one thing that media empires need to understand, you need to make something accessible and work in whatever medium it's in, chat. In whatever medium it's in and presented in. And this is the only one that was presented. To quote from the wiki, Stalker was once an African game hunter who was wanted on 3 continents for poaching. And like, I actually kind of like this, chat. Like, because like, I actually kind of like this backstory. On one occasion, while hunting a wounded Black Panther, and that's wrong, chat. That's wrong. So panthers, chat. Panthers are not a species of cat, chat. Panthers are all big cats. They are the Panthera genus, chat. There is no, like, this is a panther. No, chat. No. Today you learned. Today you learned. Okay. So now you've learned. So a Black Panther is, it's not albinism, chat, but it's something kind of like albinism is sort of what it is, chat. And that's kind of where a Black Panther comes from, chat. It's a bit too much booba. Like, okay, no, I know there's some people who will say that you can never, there's no such thing as too much booba, chat, but like in this case, the booba is a little bit up too much. It needs to be like a little bit squishy, chat, a little bit squishy to feel like that thing's like wrapped around her, chat. There's no nipples in this version, chat, because Twitch has a thing about female nipples, chat. or sorry, about woman presenting nipples, and that chat. I'm not gonna get into it, chat. I don't want to talk about it. It's dumb. I hate your world's dumb, stupid rules about that, chat, and your weird prudishness. It's weird, and it freaks me out a little bit, chat, because like it makes me feel like the entire world is sitting there just like panting with its tongue out, going, "Why? Look at him!" You know what, chat? I can't. I'm not dancing with vague, chat. I'm not gonna dance with vague. Okay? Maybe if you guys are very nice and ask very nicely and tweet at me, I'll post a version that has like little bumps or something. But I think that's as far as I can get with TOS. The acknowledgement of that. Oh yeah, no. So Stalker underwent a painful surgery to replace his. Yeah, he got hunted. He got hunting a Black Panther. Uh, which is could be anything. It could have been a tiger. It could have been a jaguar. It could have been a leopard. I know it's Jaguar, chat. That's a reference. Um, uh, reference to Darcel Jones of Team Jaguar. Uh, shout to anyone in the chat who gets it. You know who you are, and you're now my favorite. Uh, a moment of carelessness cost the hunter his spine. He underwent a painful surgery to replace his back, which had been broken in 5 places. The procedure was not only a success, but it also enhanced his strength and reflexes. Stalker tracked down the panther that injured him and killed it with his bare hands as an act of revenge. Upon realizing that hunting was too easy, Stalker felt that his life was over. However, once he heard about the return of the Batman, his craving for the hunt was rekindled. Stalker thought that Batman was an ageless soul that inhabited the greatest warrior of each generation. He saw hunting Batman as the ultimate challenge to restore meaning to his life. So it's like he kind of was almost really this cool idea, chat, but I feel like this could work, chat. This could work. But the thing about doing something like this is you need to not make it generic, chat. You need to make like you need to make it like kind of like make sure you have a very clear image and tradition in mind. And I'm not blaming the person who wrote this, chat, right? Like I think it was actually like a really cool episode and a really cool idea, chat. Um, but it just I don't know, chat. I don't know. It came off as being a little bit typical, typical, chat, and like typical in a way that's like, yeah, but this would always be the black dude from Africa who killed something with his bare hands, right? Like I don't know. Like I don't like the idea of him being like he was almost either an insane African Bruce Wayne, or or he was this weird person who went like crazy and like started believing in some kind of weird religious stuff that encouraged him to this extent. I feel like these things gotta be bigger, chat. They're supposed to kind of invoke the sense of wings with like a strong thing, but they can be. We'll keep these here. We'll extend out the fins, chat. Um, I guess he kind of was a loser. Uh, but yeah, it also had Shriek, who, okay, chat, Shriek in the costume is sexy, Shriek outside of the costume, uh, is a fat guy, chat. Like, he looks like the better class of fat guy, or like one of those tech douche bros. You know, like him in the costume, very nice. Him out of the costume, absolutely not. And then of course there was Dee Dee, who was like that was some ridiculous levels of like uh I guess sexiness on display. Dee Dee was from the movie The Return of Joker. Uh and she was like Harley Quinn's granddaughters, I think. Yeah, which was like a cute little touch, a side thing. Uh, so not gonna lie, chat, not gonna lie. Harley Quinn was probably one of my favorite characters from the Batman the Animated Series, and I like her in many of her incarnations, right? But I've never quite liked her when people who aren't Dini are writing her as much. I've never quite liked her more modern incarnations. I've seen Batman, not Batman. It's Harley and Ivy chat. I think is what it's called. I've seen it, and it got me through the depression spell chat. But I don't exactly like it. I feel like it kind of misses the point by making she's too much of a good person in it. Chat. I think. And Harley is many things, but she's not really a good person, chat. Uh she's a maniac and all against and people might say, well, it's just an interpretation of the character. And you're right. And I'm not saying you're wrong for liking it or that it's necessarily bad. It's not so much my thing. And and if you like it, that's okay. It's okay to like things I don't like, chat. I'm sure there's things that I like that you don't like, chat. Um, there's plenty of stuff that people like that other people don't like. Uh, and that's fine, chat. That's not a problem. Uh, oh, I feel like when I add like a little Philly fill in here, chat, make it kind of more a little bit playful looking as well. I like the idea that like they can fly a little bit, chat. Not a lot, but take off, get some air, go boom for a little ways. It would be difficult for them, sure, but hey. Oh, right. The hand, chat. I forgot the hand. Yes, very big back bends. And these aren't. I imagine she could spread them further, chat. I imagine she could spread them further. Hang on a minute, chat. Hang on. I gotta do a thing. This is here. That's there. Nah, nah. Nah, chat. Nah, we're gonna do this. I like the idea of her, like, having it like a little fist here with these two fingers here and here. Right, chat? Like a little fisty thing. Only it's not a complete fist, chat. It's not a complete fist. There's one finger, there's another finger, there's a palm. That's the wrong angle, chat. Okay, hang on. We're gonna twist her wrist some, chat. Do this so that she has a yes, here we are, chat. Here we are. That's getting it right. Um that's getting it right. Okay. Um have her doing a little V symbol. I don't actually know why she's doing a V symbol chat. I don't know that it makes a lot of sense exactly for on Ido, but I like the impression it gives a personality. The thing is, it could work, right? Because I'm English is the language I speak. English is the language I don't speak the best, right? So I do most of my stuff in that. So we could have like a V. V for victory could be a thing, chat, couldn't it? That could be a thing anywhere, I guess. Let's get that little front thing there. Oh no, chat, I can't do it. Why can't I do it? Okay, there it is. Uh, One thing I don't like about the newer Harley Quinn's chat is like I feel like they sexualized her, but that was stupid because she was already sexualized. Like I never understood like that design principle they were trying to apply there. It's like let's get all the T and A on display, chat, but like she was in a skin tight bodysuit, chat. How much more sexualized can you really? You can't sexualize from there in a way that makes sense, right? So she just ended up looking kind of like a thought, and like I feel like it diminished like some of the charm and je ne sais quoi that the character had. She was merry, chat. She was merry, and I feel like newer Harley Quinn wasn't merry, chat. And I feel like that was a big problem with her. She got kind of edgy, chat. And I feel like that was why I stopped liking her so much as she changed. And change is fine, chat, right? But I feel like it became her personality, not just a phase she was going through. I have a lot of opinions on comics for someone who doesn't read them. I've read that's a lot. I've read a few. I've read a few, but I mostly watch videos about other people's like analyzing them. Chat. I'm one of those people. I'm like a comic book person by proxy. Oh, where's it? Oh, right. Superheroes as the modern myth, right? This is so I was talking to someone I live and work with, chat, because it's the same thing up in the up in op station, right? Up in 7.af. It's the same thing. Uh but chat, but was talking to the person and they were like, I don't think superheroes are the modern myth. And I was like, okay, so who is the modern myth? And like, who the modern myth is? Politicians. And once this was inflicted on me, chat, I realized the truth of it, and now I'm going to inflict it on you. Uh, no, seriously, look at the myth look at the myth, for instance, chat. Uh, of, of, uh, of William Jefferson Clinton. William Jefferson Clinton Clinton, no, it'd be William Jefferson Blythe Clinton. Like, look at the myth of him. Like, there's not a one of you who doesn't know this giant myth of this towering figure of a man who was the himbo of the White House. Who doesn't know the story of Bill Clinton, this lionized legendary figure who insisted on eating the forbidden fruit? Who doesn't know that one? Who doesn't know that one, chat? who doesn't know the myth of of Barack Hussein Obama? I think that's his name. I want to say that's his name. Uh, yeah, Barack Hussein Obama the second. Who doesn't know the myth of Barack Hussein Obama the second? The first man of his kind to ever become the president of the to ever become the ruler of the most powerful nation on your planet, who brought about a great change, who spoke openly and honestly and uplifted black people in the United States of the continent of North America everywhere. Who doesn't know that story, chat? Who here doesn't know the story of of uh of what was his name, chat? Oh, I can't think of it. Who doesn't know the story of Richard Milhouse Nixon, the man who thought who could learn all there was to learn and spy on everyone and not be caught, chat? Who here hasn't heard of that? Like, and who here hasn't heard of the myth and legends of is his name Donald J. Trump, who I will not be talking about because I feel he gets far too much press already. Um, like, who here hasn't heard those stories? And I'm sorry for inflicting this on you, chat. I'm sorry for inflicting this on you. But once it was inflicted on me, I had to share it, chat. You had to know the truth. Because the truth is out there, chat. The truth is out there. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry I couldn't help myself. I could not help myself. Uh, Boo me if you want. You know I'm right. Okay, let's see. Let's pull back here real quick, chat. So, chat, that this took like an hour, chat. It took like an hour, and I think the results are pretty good, chat. I think these results pretty good, chat. Pretty good. Could do a little cleanup here and there, which I'm gonna do, chat. Make it look nice. Make it look nice. And then we're gonna do some nice coloring and stuff, chat. But yeah, so it's like superheroes, modern myths, not really. But they're interesting. They are stories that society tells about what it thinks. Because superheroes are fantasy, right, chat? Superheroes are fantasy. And as we all know, all fantasies are made up either of people you want to be, people you wish were you, uh, people who are you, or people who you want to have sex with. And I feel like superheroes, you can really tell which superhero was created to fall into which category. You know? Like Superman. Actually, Superman is an interesting case. Superman actually was designed by a noted, very well known misanthrope who hated people. And the entire point of Superman's existence was to prove that people are shit and can't do anything, chat. That's why Lex Luthor was like this like this seemingly powerful and important man. Like, but he's always helpless at Superman because at the end of the day, human beings can't actually accomplish anything. No, seriously, seriously, chat. Seriously, that is why. Uh Wonder Woman was created based on I think the author's wife and their own like personal like BDSM fantasies. Like it gets really crazy. Uh, I think, if I remember correctly, that Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, came out of a conversation. Came out of a conversation uh, about what if someone's superpower was being able to make their dick any size they wanted. Chat. Like superheroes are weird. Chat. Superheroes are very weird, and now we're here. Uh, but yeah, in a minute I'm gonna start putting down some like nice colors and stuff. Not gonna worry about cleaning up too much, chat, because the idea is that this is to draw faster, chat. To fail faster is the mantra here. Um, so that is the idea. That's the idea here, chat. Um, I don't. My suspicion with Spider-Man, chat, is that Spider-Man is just like some version of Stan Lee. That's just my idea, but I don't know that it was just an idea of himself when he was a teenager. I think she could have a few more frills, a few more bits and bobs, chat. What do you think? I feel like she could have a few more. Right around here. Nice little accentuation to the waist here. Uh yeah, you're very pretty. And I'm thinking I don't know like what I'm doing for what I'm gonna do for her yet, or for her kind yet as like a thing. Part of me kinda wants to draw a boy version of her, chat. What? No, she has other fingers, chat. Look, chat. One. I should do a pop one if I'm gonna do it that way. One, two, three, four, five. There you are, chat. 5 fingers. Perspective is a tricky thing, chat. Perspective is a very tricky thing. Um, it often makes fools of us all, chat. Especially me, because I don't perceive depth correctly, chat. I have you may have noticed that I have these four lenses in front of my face, chat. I have astigmatism and bad vision, and I have a visual processing problem, chat, which means I don't see things correctly. So like my understanding of perspective in real life is absolutely bum snaggled, chat. Like it's just a mess. Little flounciness here. And I'm doing this chat because I feel like it makes her feel more playful. Uh, I feel like this makes her feel more playful. And I like the idea of her feeling quite playful. Remove that. Okay, I think we're no up. Where's it? There's it. And I like the idea of her being like this little playful thing. There we go, chat. There we go. All right, so that's all of that, chat. Let me see if it's close enough that I can do like my little trick, chat. Um, let's see if I have this enough. I can do my little trick. Um, but oh, it is close enough. I can do my little trick, chat. Okay. There we go, chat. There we go. This you don't have to look at that and have a headache. I wonder if I can use this for coloring, chat. I wonder. Oh no. Oh no, I'm lagging a little bit, chat. I'm sorry. Oh no, I'm using the eraser. That's why it's not working. I shouldn't use that for color, chat. Let's put some stuff in here, chat. I think we're gonna start with like a base coat in this range. Yeah. I actually usually do this chat. Like I usually put down like a base coat that helps color the character a little bit and helps them have like a nice. Oh, okay then. That's not gonna work, is it? Okay, okay, hang on. Hang on, chat. I can fix this, chat. I can fix this. Um, I can fix this, chat. I can fix this. Uh, but anyway, chat. Anyway, uh, I'm thinking, chat. Like aside from, oh, that's not this okay. Aside from water breathing, chat. I don't know what else they should have. I feel like they're gonna be sort of fanciful, maybe a little bit toxic. Um, maybe a little bit toxic, chat, and not that kind of toxic, like they might have some kind of venom or something. Um, I want to make them like a very colorful, very very tropical thing. Uh, I like the idea of that maybe some of them might be able to like. I like the idea. I have this idea, chat, of them like being able to like levitate or existing in a fluid that maybe isn't like 100% water or something, chat. I don't know, something that strikes me as interesting, chat. Oh, got some little mess there. That's fine. Can I just grab that and edit the whole thing? I can't. Okay. You'd think for using this so much, chat, I'd know what I was doing better, but I don't. Um, so maybe something like that, chat. Maybe something like that. Okay, here we are. Um, and chat, if me moving stuff around makes you feel like queasy or something, speak up and I'll do what I can about that, chat. Okay. Let me see. Oh, holy crap! I've never raided anyone before, chat. I don't know how to raid someone, but like, I'm tempted to raid someone after this if they are in fact still streaming, chat. If they're still streaming, I will raid them. Uh, I might have to look up how to do that. Um, Send like all the handful of you who are around over to someone, over to someone who I enjoy. All right. You know, I had this fixed almost, and then I didn't. Um, I'm sorry for being such an amateur hour over here, chat. Um, uh, no, I mean, you wouldn't be a proper raid chat. You'd be like, I don't know, you'd be like a dungeon, maybe an instance. Maybe an instance. Oh no, that removed it. Okay, hang on. That should do it, chat. That should do it. Yep, okay, okay, we have it fixed. Uh, Yay, there it all is. Okay. And so like once the base layer is kind of like in place and everything, chat, then it's time to go in and start like actually properly doing colors on her. I think I like the idea that she has maybe some more blue tones in her around the outside, that kind of thing. Uh, but yeah, I wish if I wasn't streaming right now, chat, I would I'd be going to watch the person that I may bump you guys off to, uh, who is Juniper Actius. Uh, that's not right, chat. That's not gonna work out at all. Crap, I was doing it on the base layer. No, oh, that's fine. I can just overwrite this chat. I can just overwrite this. Um, because I rarely actually get to catch her streams, and she is one of the two people who made me feel like I could start streaming. Yeah, she's one of the two. Um, dark bottom, light underside. Right, okay. So dark top side is because that's the way fish kind of work, chat. That's the way fish kind of work. Um, and it's an important thing, like, to have when you're. It's important to have a sense of realism when you're doing this. It's important to have a sense of realism to your fantasy monster girls. Um, and so that's why we're doing this like this here. So I won't be as done. Well, I'm doing this all wrong, chat. I'm doing this all wrong. It's been a while since I've been coloring and shading, chat. Don't worry. I'll get this right. I know what I'm doing. Probably. Okay. So I feel like we need to go here, chat, to gray. There we go. Darker, darker. Because it feels like I'm doing shading now, which I don't want to be doing. Let's do some block colors first. I can figure this out. Let's give her some very nice contrasting or complementary colored kinds of fins. Let's do the big ones as this, chat. Let's do the big ones as this. And then we will let the way the colors look guide our palette, chat. We'll let the way the colors look guide our palette. I don't think the small flouncy ones are going to be the same color. Not quite, anyway. I'm going to finish this tonight, chat. I absolutely am. But yeah, I plan to start doing more rigging stuff in the future, chat, because I love the idea of actually having like my stuff animated. In fact, what I may do, chat, what I may do is I may end up throwing this like little sketch into live 2D and playing around with it, see if I can't establish like something with it, chat, right? I feel like that would be a wonderful exercise. It would help me learn live 2D better, chat. Help me learn live 2D better. It would get a nice little animated thing. Because I love moving images, chat. I don't know, I haven't told you about this, chat, but I love animation. But chat, I don't think I don't traditional animation is not only very hard, chat. I can't pour the kind of insane details and stuff that I want into traditional animation, chat. I don't have that much time to do every single cell to like the level of quality that I am, chat, right? If I could, chat, I absolutely would. but I don't. Uh, I don't chat, so I haven't. So, uh, so instead, here we are. I'm not gonna hold this back for mermaid chat for two reasons. One is that I don't feel like I need to be bound by some arbitrary, well, this is when you make this content kind of thing. Like, I might do something if I feel so called to it, chat. I might. Or if you guys convince me to do it. Because I'm open to doing things that seem interesting to you, chat, if they also seem interesting to me. Uh, I can't promise I will just take any and all requests, but I'm open to them, chat. But the other reason is because I have a bit of a grudge against Mermaid. Because there's something else that happens during May that I really like that kind of gets overshadowed by Mermaid every year. And it's not anyone's fault. The other thing is way more niche. But it's like, oh, this was the one time of year I had. I'm being careful, chat. I'm being careful. I haven't said what. You can go figure it out for yourselves if you want. I will leave it a mystery. Uh, yeesh, got chat worrying about me. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have put the bar more towards lewd than I ended up doing. Uh, but c'est la vie. The little thing for when I did my announcement and reveal. Uh, but yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, chat. I'm gonna finish this up today, and I think maybe on Thursday we'll do so. I will experiment and do some animation. I will do some animation with it, chat, and we'll see if we can't get like a small little, because they're tiny, chat. They're like a couple feet big. We'll see if we can't get this little pixie mermaid girl waving at us. Uh, we'll see if we can't get this little pixie mermaid girl waving at us. Uh, maybe swinging her tail back and forth if we're feeling super fancy, chat. If we're feeling super fancy. And chat, I'm always feeling super fancy. Like I'm always ready to try and go the extra mile in terms of like adding details and stuff. I actually like I'm actually doing an art project for another VTuber who's pending, and he's a swell, chill guy. I think he's gonna be opening with either Minecraft or uh Skyrim because he's a Skyrim person. Uh, I try to get into Skyrim, chat. I really do, and I have stretches where I'll run with it. But chat, I break Skyrim, chat. Every time I've played Skyrim, I've broken the game. Uh, so this is spoiler territory, chat. So if you don't want spoilers for the Dawn Guard DLC for Skyrim, here's your chance to click off. But in the Dawn Guard DLC, it's about vampires versus vampire hunters. That's the basic idea of the DLC, chat, right? So, chat, so I go to the Dawn Guard. I talk to them kind of. I'm like, cool, let me join up with you. I'm like, all right, awesome. Now you have to go and like do this mission. I'm like, cool, I'll get to that later. In the interim, chat, in the interim, I become a vampire, and because I'm playing with no fast travel mods, chat, I don't have a potion of cure disease. I end up no fast travel mods, and the system that means I have to sleep, chat. I end up turning into a vampire before I can get someone to help me. So now I'm a vampire, right? And I meet. I still have the quest to go and rescue this woman from the Dawn Guard, and so I do, and I beat all the vampires that are there. And I beat the vampire hunters that are there because they attack me because I'm a vampire. And then I release her, and she takes me to the vampire side of the DLC. And I agree to work with the vampires. I get turned into an elder vampire lord, right? Then I have to go uh feel this moth priest later on. I'm like, okay, cool. But then I get turned into a werewolf, chat. And it turns out you can't be a werewolf and a vampire at the same time, chat. The game doesn't like it. So chat, so I am here. I'm a werewolf now, and I finally get around to doing that quest, chat. I finally get around to doing that quest. And I go there, chat, and I go there, and the moth priest is like, use your vampiric mesmerization power on the moth priest to turn him to your side, because he hates me. And I don't have that power, chat, so I just leave the priest there. Because I'm just like, what am I even, what do I do with this, chat? What do I even do with this, right? And chat, my game starts breaking. Like, I start randomly crashing all the time. Quests stop connecting up again because the game apparently, because the person I had the person take a look at my save file, right? Like, they loaded up my mod list, they looked at my save file, and they went, how did you get your game into this state? And I'm like, I don't know. I was just playing the game and having fun. And they're like, your game is busted. You're gonna need to start a new game. And I'm like, oh man. And like I was like level 35, chat. Like I was, for me, that's pretty far in, chat. That's pretty far in. And yeah, that was kind of, that was the last time I, no, the last time I played Skyrim. Started a new character. She is a red guard. She's a red guard. I'm doing her kind of as like a spell sword because I got this idea that like the old Elder Scroll classes from like Oblivion and Morrowind were just a nifty idea, chat. So I decided I was going to try to replicate one in Skyrim, and so I rolled on a die, and I got a and I rolled and I got a spell blade, and so I was just doing that, chat. I was just doing that, and that has taken me to where I am now. I haven't really been playing Skyrim a lot, chat. I've been playing Skyrim a lot. I've instead been playing, you know, I've been playing Warframe, chat. I've been playing Warframe, and been playing Warframe. Been playing Eternal Card Game. Been playing Satisfactory. Um, I don't know when, chat, but at some point I'm probably going to try and grab someone, chat. I'm playing Remnant, chat. Remnant from the Ashes, chat. I don't know if you know Remnant from the Ashes, chat. It was a bit of a niche release, kind of weird. Chat, that's going to go in the poll, because I'm going to make a poll for what I, like what game I play, and then I draw Monster Girls from that game, chat. And that's going to be in the poll, chat, because it has some great designs, and I'd love to make Monster Girls of them. Also, there's gonna be another poll chat where it's like Monster Girls or also Monster Boys chat. Like I want to hear from you guys. Uh see if see how you feel about Monster Boys chat. Cause I like Monster Boys. And before you think, oh, well, she's just doing Monster Girls to get attention. No, I also like Monster Girls chat. It's just that Monster Boys seem to be a little bit less popular. Um, because I usually, like in this case, I really want to draw like a boy version of her too. And I might do that, chat. I might do that. If you'd be in for that, chat, I will probably do that. Um, uh, And the thing is, chat, at some point, like, I will, because I don't think anyone's actually seen, like, all of me, like, on stream chat. At some point, I'll show, like, more of me on stream. Uh, I can probably do a little bit more now, chat. Hang on, chat. Okay, chat. Okay, chat. There we go. A little bit more of me on stream. A little too much. Feeling a little shy about that, actually. Feeling slightly shy about that. Little nervous about that. I will. We'll come back to that one, chat. We'll come back to that one. Uh, I we'll come back to that one. I do want to, but I'm nervous. I want to do some stuff. I also probably am going to ask, like, is it okay if I work on my own stuff on stream? Would you be down for that, chat? I kind of want to do that later. And this is sort of what I meant about future content. I'm probably going to lean more and more into the, because I don't feel like I have enough time for art, chat, art and world building, and maybe even doing a little programming. And so I'm probably going to, why not indeed, chat? Why not indeed, right? As they said in the Phantom Toll Booth chat, why not? Why not indeed? Yes, why not? I can't do his voice, chat. I can't do his voice. It was the king of, I don't know what the kingdom's called. It was the number kingdom. Was it Numerica, chat? Mathematica? I don't remember, chat. Has anyone in chat seen the Phantom Toll Booth? Like, I loved the Phantom Toll Booth chat. That's actually like the era of animation that I'm probably the most fond of, chat. Like, I haven't talked about this a lot, but like, I love animation, chat. But I'm not like a huge one. I like anime, chat. I'm not going to say that I don't. I like anime. I like anime plenty well enough, chat. There's plenty of animes that I watch. I loved season 1 of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. And then I was very sad about season 2 of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. And you might be wondering why season 2 is great. And if you love season 2, awesome. I'm so happy for you. But season 1 was kind of what I wanted. It was a story focused primarily around this idea of establishing like found family and the relationship between Kobayashi and her adoptive daughter and this woman that she was trying to figure out how to have a meaningful adult relationship with. And like it was great. Chat, it was great. And season 2 comes along and it's like 95% wacky hijinks, chat. And that's not really why I was there, chat. So it kind of left me a little bit in the dust, chat. I didn't do the webbing on her other hand, chat. I'll have to fix that before I do shading. Okay. I just stuck a ball there. That's kind of interesting. I might do like some spotty patterns with her. I feel like this is turning out well, chat. I feel like this is working out well. There's still plenty of stream left. There's still plenty of stream left. And like I may run over, chat. Like if I'm on a roll and I'm getting close, I might run over. Because I'm kind of into this. But yeah. So I think I might do that. Chat. I might like do that. And I think I want to use games as like a nice way to give me ideas about stuff to draw. Chat. So like if there are games where you're like, I really want to see her draw stuff from this, tweet them at me, chat. I do check it. And I'll see about incorporating that, chat. Also, I haven't talked with them as much as I would like to yet. So this is very tentative chat, but I might start doing some stuff with some of you humans down there, doing a few collabs here and there, and possibly some of you less humans. We'll see how it goes. Um, but chat, but that's where I think I'm headed, and I really like how this is coming together. I'm gonna do the eyes last, chat. I've always done the eyes last, ever since I was exposed to this myth that if you fill in the eyes on a piece of artwork, if you fill in both of them, it can make it come to life. And I loved that mythos. Mythos myth. I love that myth, chat. I love that story. And ever since then, I was like 7 or something when I heard this story, right, chat? And ever since then, whenever I drew, I would always put those in last. Uh, Let me take a moment, real quick, chat. Let me take a quick moment and fill in that webbing for us, chat. There we go, chat. There we go. We now have our webbing. Okay. Uh, Let me get us back to where we need to be, chat. I'm sorry, chat. I'm yawning a little bit. Uh, okay, that's good. That's what we need, chat. That's what we needed. I also don't mind if you guys like want to know. Like, I'm happy to talk about like how I do art, anything that I've learned from doing the art, anything like that. Um, I don't know how many people out there be helpful to, but I'm always happy to share what I know about art and what I'm doing. I'm also probably going to do a little bit of coding on this stream, chat, as weird as that might sound. Like I want to make a small initiative tracker, chat, because there's no initiative tracker that does what I want it to do. So I'm thinking I'm going to make one. I'd like to be able to have an initiative tracker that I can kind of stram. Okay, yeah. Oh, I like that. That's coming together nicely, chat. Okay. I'm gonna start getting the multi-hued stuff in place, chat. I'm start getting some of the multi-hued stuff in place. Uh, okay, yeah, this is the one I want. I want this one, chat. I want this one because I want to do this number, chat. I like the idea that they're very. Oh, it's okay. It's a little weak. Okay, here we go. I like the idea that they're very, very shimmery, very nice. No, chat. No, that's not right. I need. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to do a combo one, chat. Oh, I see. It only does that if I hold it down. Okay. I don't want you actually. Let's go here. I want to give her some nice colors, chat. Uh, I think, chat. I think what I'm gonna do, try and do too, when I do the animation is I know there's a way you can get like lights and stuff and that kind of like glow in like live 2D chat. Let me see if I can't do that. I think that would be kind of amazing if we could see like some of her colors shimmer a little bit. Chat. And it would be a nice little touch because I'd like to be able to maybe get some shimmer and some glow on what I have, chat. She kind of looks a little punky, doesn't she, chat? Little punky. Uh, and so let's come down here. And I think we're gonna lean into that a little bit, chat. I think we're gonna lean into that a little bit. Um, she was the design originally actually was supposed to have antennae, chat, but I forgot about them. I forgot about them, so I'm gonna do, chat. I'm not gonna worry about them for now. I'm gonna finish up this, but before I do the shading, chat, before I do the shading, I'll come back. I'll come back and I'll add some antennae. That's what I'll do, chat. Uh, so there's one thing I gotta say about not the Tobey Maguire, the the Tom Holland Spider-Man's chat. I appreciate this is like all over the place a little bit. Like this is a complete non sequitur chat, complete non sequitur. But the Tom Holland Spider-Man's was the design of their villains chat. The design of their villains. I liked the design of their villains chat, and I liked them because it felt like Oscorp was just like this weird monster factory, and it was kind of fun, and it gave this weird feeling of like Electro had this design that was very, very striking. As did I think he's just called Reptile Chat. I don't actually know what the Lizard Man from Spider-Man is called, chat. If anyone in the chat knows, feel free to let me know, educate me on that. I'm always up for learning more, chat. But the reptile guy, again, felt like something that they had a certain kind of striking groundedness to them, at least to me, chat, at least to me. Like clearly a fantasy thing, but it seemed like but not necessarily the way they came about, but the final results seemed like a fantasy thing that maybe you could believe was a thing. Chat, maybe you could believe that was a thing. Uh, for those of you who recently joined, welcome, hello. Nice to have you. Uh, just doing some art, having a chat, predominantly about the art. I feel like let's go with here on this, and we'll start here like this. No, 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 that's too green. Too green, chat, too green. We want something kind of, yes, like almost a pastel shade. There we go, chat, that's better. That's nice. Like she actually looks like she might be able to fly just by flapping those things, which I kind of like. I'm sure it's not particularly hydrodynamic. I suppose it could be if she folded them all down, chat, if she did that, but this makes her look nicer. I'm gonna be trying to finish this up tonight, chat, like get enough colors and shades in that it looks respectable. And maybe doing something so the lines look just a little bit less messy, chat. Um, and then on Thursday, chat, when I go live again, chat, on Thursday, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be I'm going to be coming and putting this into live 2D chat. I'm going to come and put this into live 2D on Thursday, and I am going to start trying to see if I can't animate it, chat, if I can't get some movement in here. I feel like in a minute I'm gonna need to stop chat. I'm gonna need to stop and add the antennae. Is what I'm gonna have to do. Yeah. Because there were supposed to be antennae, but I didn't do them initially, so here we are, chat. And I guess it's fine. We'll just have to deal with that now. Um I don't know if I like the idea of her having antennae. We're gonna try that though, chat. We're gonna try that. Well, thank you for your forgiveness, chat. Oh right. There we go. I appreciate being forgiven, chat. What do you think, chat? No, not like that. If you're gonna have them up here, they need to be like this. Yeah, they'd have to be like that, chat. They'd have to be like that. Um, yeah, Artstrom. Hey there, Dusky. Nice to see you again. We are having Artstram. Uh, yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna have that's one option, chat. That's one option. The only other option I see, chat. The only other option I see would be if we put them down here, attach them kind of like to her ears, and have them like come off like that. That's not quite the angle, but like that's more the angle, chat. That's more the angle. What you think, chat? What you think? Number 1 or 2? Up or down, chat? Let's see some up arrows and down arrows in chat. Let me see. There's supposed to be a way to do a poll, but I don't know how to do a poll yet, chat. Up, up, up. I'm seeing ups in chat, so we're gonna go up and we'll call them down instead. Just to see if that doesn't just to see how many people that gently irks. Okay, up it is, chat. Up it is. That's a big eraser. Why would I put them down, chat? Just to get under your skin. Just to bother you. I'm sorry, chat. Again, chat, I'm celebrating. Today is a new day. It's a new day. It's a new day that I'm enjoying, chat. And I've been watching a lot of Spider-Man movies. I'm actually about to stop watching Spider-Man movies, chat. I'm about to try and see the I don't know his name, chat. I'm sorry about this. I'm about to see the Legend of the Ten Rings movie. It's someone the Legend of the Ten Rings. It and so I'm gonna be watching that later on, chat. I will watch it probably by Grimstram on Thursday. So when I start animating this, I'll be able to talk about it, chat. I'll be able to talk about it. Um, and so one thing I learned, chat, from setting up a model once before, chat. Uh, I absolutely am. I'm going to be doing that on stream on Thursday. I need to get some live 2D practice in. I'm not great with it yet, but that's going to be like my pattern. I'm going to try and do a piece on a Tuesday. I'm going to try and animate it on a Thursday. I want to get faster with art, constrain myself to like do this all and get it done in like 3 hours. Face on us. Like it's going to push with that. why am I animating this piece in live 2D? Or why am I doing this piece in 3 hours? Why is this one where I'm starting to try and do faster art? I like the idea that her, uh, so chat, I'm not following you, chat, I'm sorry. Say faster art or animate piece. And I'll know which one you mean, chat. Or if you mean both, just both is fine. I'm sorry to make you work, chat. Cause I like this one, chat. Cause I like this one. It's something I did on stream. Um, and so you guys have kind of, you guys will be, I like going on journeys with you, chat. I like going on journeys with you. Uh, and, and so we're going on this journey together to see this animated. I feel like it gives a nice sense of progression and movement and clarity, chat. What do you think? I like that it comes up from behind there. So that's kind of why, chat. I have other older pieces, chat. I may animate some of those in the future. If people really like my animating stuff, and I want to, and it turns out that I can't do art pieces quickly, like no matter what I do, then I will just do art pieces slower, and we can animate some of the older ones as I get to their new stuff to animate. That's how we'll do it, chat. That thing on the end is way too large. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, chat. We're gonna be we're gonna be cutting this down to an appropriate size. We're gonna be cutting this down to an appropriate size. Yeah, because what do you think? Is that still too large, chat? That might still be too large. Don't know. Don't know, chat. We're gonna find out. Well, why you have to complain to me, chat? Why you gotta complain to me about that? Yeah, I think you're probably right though, chat. Let me see what happens though if I do this. I did ask chat. Shame on me for asking. I gotta see something, chat. Let's try this. No, I actually wanted to do that. Um, well, that loses everything, doesn't it, chat? That's a shame, chat. I was trying to find a way to I don't know, make it maybe like that, chat. Yeah, like that. Um, the problem, chat. The problem with this is I'm not using a thin line tool. I'm gonna have to switch over. Let me see what I can do back here, chat. No, no. Maybe I should stick with pencil line after all, chat. I don't know. Because I have no way to achieve a thinner line than that, chat. Not and do it well. But we're gonna try this. No, so that's not contiguous though. So no, chat. We're gonna have to. Oh, this is a 10 point. I can take that down. That's what I can do, chat. We'll do this. We'll try and see if we can do this. Uh, Let me just tone that down some, chat. Oh crap, chat. I bet if I did it on like thinner lines, I could make that look really good, chat. What do you think? The problem, chat, is that usually I have to do this and I just have to carefully like erase all the lines. And the lines are the thing that takes forever, chat. And it's because, chat, I can't see where I'm putting the lines. Like next time I get a tablet, chat, it's gonna be the kind that I can look at and see what I'm drawing on. Because right now I have to move my hand and watch it on the screen, chat. And so I'm kind of trying to track where my hand is going, and that's very difficult for me, chat. It's another way in which I envy you as members of the human race, because you're supposed to be really good at that whole hand-eye coordination thing. You're supposed to be quite good at that, from what I've heard. I don't know from some of you, but oh, so it only applies to some of you. Okay, that makes more sense, chat. Like I know they had people who were awkward on telly, but like I didn't know if that was for real or if that was a comedy thing, chat. I assumed that you guys were generally better, that things were exaggerated for TV, but you never know. I like this is better. Kind of a little butterfly wing shape there. Invoke the feel of some of her inspiration a little bit. She's kind of this pixie thing, right? So, and butterflies were like a part of the inspiration of her design, and I'd like for that to still be referenced in her. Let's maybe come up so I can see some. Okay, I think that's probably about as good as we're gonna get in any kind of reasonable length of time, chat. Okay, so let's keep going. But yeah, Thursday animation for this. I want to try and get her waving and maybe get like a little like tail twitch and shift for her. It'll be my first time really digging into live 2D, so there's probably going to be like I might be a little bit slower on the chat that day, chat. Like I'll still see you guys. I'm still happy to talk with you, but I'll probably be a little bit slower to respond and to converse. I'll probably be talking to myself a lot about what I'm doing. I'll probably be swearing a lot as I do when I'm learning any new activity. Uh, I haven't sworn a lot this stream, chat. I'm a very sweary person, but this stream is has become very non sweary. Uh, which is interesting given some of the topics that we discussed earlier. Um, and I will try and find chat. I will try and find a small little nifty factoid for you. I think I might try and do that, chat, because this is about learning. This is about educate. This is about us growing together, right? Uh, so I think what I might do, chat, what I might do is every stream, I'll see if I can't give you some small little fact somewhere near the end of this stream about your world that some of you may not have known. And I will do what I can. I will do everything I can to fact check and validate and verify. Chat, uh, so that you know that you're getting like a good fact. And after stream, I will see about posting a link to at least a brief reference in Twitter if you guys want to follow up. If you guys don't, if you guys just trust me utterly and completely, I'm also a-okay with that, chat. Uh, I, it feels good to be trusted, at least by someone. Uh, uh, so, so yeah, let's see. Let's kind of see how these are coming out. Chat, chat. So I'm looking at this, and she and this like sort of like I think it's called like pastel punk or rainbow punk kind of feel to her, chat. And I'm not thinking it's working well. We're gonna try something else, chat. We're gonna try something else. Um, I really want to go in with that. Like this is kind of like a mohawky thing. So let's do like short and spiky. What? I like it if you tone down the purple, otherwise not working. No, chat. I'm really sorry, chat, but I'm not with you on this one. I don't know where you're at, chat. Um. Oh, you think? Oh no, I think it's fine, chat. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Hang on. Let's do. Let's try this, chat. Let's try this. No, not quite the right shape. I think what I'm gonna do, chat. I think what I'm gonna do is I like the idea of let's bring them in. Let's put them like right here, chat. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull them up like here, like a little thing where they pull up, um, where they pull up like this, chat. Um, we can make them a little bit spikier. I'll work on the spikes in a minute, chat. But have it like that, chat. Make it so that it's almost like gives her more of like a little bit of a punky kind of feel. Um, I think this also helps add to her expression, chat. We can get we can get some nice twitch action in there when we animate them. That's how you moved back. That's how you moved back because that's here. So this is here, and we can move it back like this, and there we are, chat. That needs to be right there. Okay. Short, little punky. Uh, let's add just a bit of. I don't want to call it serration, chat. Like where they have like little tufts or like little edging along the antenna right near the end. No, that's too far. Smooth works better. Plus, this way she looks like she's constantly has like little devil horns. I think that works with like the personality and the mischievousness. Feathering, thank you, chat. Thank you, feathering. Yeah, I think six. I think five is too low. We'll try seven. Oh goodness, chat. Chat. If I can be honest with you for a moment, chat. I haven't been doing well. I have been feeling so sick lately, chat. Like super nauseous. And it's one of those things that comes and goes. I know why I'm feeling nauseous, chat. I'm not a huge fan of it, but like there's not much I can do about it. Um, like, and thank you for sticking by me on Sunday's stream chat. The seven's too high, chat. What the hell? I guess five looks good, and anything above five doesn't look good, chat. So I guess we found our magic number is five. Okay. Here we go. Here we go, chat. That gets our antenna. That keeps it in nicely with the aesthetic. Yeah, that's gonna work well. Still not 100% sure if this is like the way to go. I don't necessarily mean the design as a whole, chat. I mean like with my doing art. But the only way to do it is to try and find out, right, chat? And I'm sure you guys will tell me all sorts of wonderful things later. Um I think this has my bounding in place now. Yep, yes it does. Okay, good. Oh hey. And now, chat, now, now, she's a she's a Lady Gaga single cover. Props to anyone who gets that bizarre ass reference. Uh anyway, chat, anyway. Let's go in there. Uh let's go in there and I think it's time that we start getting in there and getting some base colors on her, chat. Some nice solid colors. Um let's do her kind of like here. Uh for the no, let's give her because she's in the water, right, chat? And things in the water have like a lighter, like a skyy kind of color to their undersides to a certain extent. Unless they're deep enough, but I don't think she's deep enough, chat. I guess that would make her head, her face that color too. So why don't we make it more vibrant? Because I think she deserves a bit more vibrancy, chat. Don't you think? I think she deserves more vibrancy. Oh yeah, I was talking about the animation stuff that I like to chat. Like I actually genuinely love like old Western animation. I've seen so much of it, but like through the 70s and ooh, hey, hang on, chat. Oh no, something's gotten in my eye. Ah, come on, no. Okay, okay, okay. I'm sorry about that, chat. I genuinely like the really old Western animation. Like I don't have anything against anime. I'm not like someone who hates anime. I like anime. I like plenty of anime. I watch plenty of anime. Um, but the animation style that I love, that I fell in love with when I was younger, was stuff like the Phantom Toll Booth. Not the Disney animation so much, but like the ones like adjacent to it. Other examples were that old rotoscoped Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers adaptation, chat. Like I loved that. I loved it to bits. Um, um, right, that needs to be like there-ish. Okay, or that could just, yeah, whatever, fine. We'll try again. Fine, we'll just try the whole area again. I liked that kind of animation a lot, chat. There's something about it, about the way it was, the way it existed that I really enjoyed. Um, uh, there was other stuff too. Like, I'm not gonna go into it because like half of it is probably against TOS. But so there's this pretty famous adult animation piece called Heavy Metal. And it's less an animation piece, chat, and more of like a small series of vignettes of mostly adult tones and themes. And I don't like it, chat, but I don't like it in a weird way. Like, it's kind of boring and a bit whatever to me, chat, if you know what I mean. Like, the story, the whole things, and my god, does the last one plot along. Like, the last vignette is like half an hour of this 90-minute or like 70-minute presentation, chat, and my god, does it ever plod. Just, oh, I do not care for it. And it's one that has, of course, some of the best animation, right? But the animation, chat, I love the animation. One of my favorite films for animation, chat, actually, and one of my favorite films in general, chat, and this is how weird I am, chat, is a musical. It's an animated kind of adult musical called Rock and Roll, chat. And I love that movie to bits. Now, if you think I'm actually recommending that you go out and watch it, chat, I'm not. Like, you can, but like, do so knowing that you are signing up for weird, chat. Do so knowing that you are signing up for weird. Okay? Like, the end of the movie, chat, has the main antagonist on his floating organ death ship with the main protagonist tied up on a sacrificial altar so that he can summon a demon live in concert who is rescued by her boyfriend who's an absolute tool of a unit, and he is then later on thrown off of his magical floating organ synth by one of his henchmen because one of his henchmen uh one of his henchmen got killed in the whole hullabaloo, or one of the henchmen apparently got killed in the whole hullabaloo. And this drove another henchman, because all of his henchmen were these three triplet brothers and one sister who I so identical triplets plus a girl, so I guess that's semi-fraternal quadruplets, chat. I don't know, chat. Maybe I don't know. Um, yeah, it is. It's semi-fraternal quadruplets. Um, and so apparently I lied about not knowing, chat. I'm sorry. Uh, Everyone in that movie's a tool, chat. We have some true people of culture in the chat tonight who know what that movie is. The thing is, chat, I didn't reply to that straight away, chat, because I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about that, chat, trying to come up with someone who isn't a tool, and I can't think of anyone, chat. Like, I legitimately can't think of anyone in the film who is not a tool. I wish I could, chat, but I cannot. But that's okay, chat. It's okay that everyone in the movie is a tool. It's entertaining to watch. It's got some amazing music too. It's got Cheap Trick, who is one of my favorite bands. Like, your planet didn't produce nothing but garbage. Human Earthlings. I always wanted to call people Earthlings. Like, it's like, why would we call you Earthlings? You're the human race. Like, and never mind the fact that why would we call you Earthlings? You call your planet Earth. We don't call your planet Earth. We don't even call your planet. We don't even call it Sol 3. Chat. Why would we? You don't call other stars Sol, do you? Even if they were suns. Yes, Cheap Trick, Blondie, Lou Reed. Thank you for getting me back on topic, chat. All of those excellent, legendary talents. Um, it was originally going to feature Mick Jagger, but did not feature Mick Jagger. And while I understand why it was supposed to feature Mick Jagger, I'm so glad it didn't feature Mick Jagger, so we could have motherfucking Lou Reed singing "My Name Is Mock." It also has whoever did the Hot Dogs and Pizza song, but I don't know who that is offhand. Oh, also Earth, Wind, and Fire have a song in that movie. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah, so there we have it, chat. I feel like we're gonna differentiate her a little more. We're gonna come in here. What we're gonna do, chat, what we're gonna do is we're going to highlight this part because it's kind of mermaidy, right? So we're going to kind of give her like a little bit of a streak on the parts that are like, I guess like more like, oh no, that's too far. Other parts of her that are more like the maid side of it, right? And give her some. That's too far, chat. Give her some nice thing there. But chat. But I can't exactly recommend. It's not a good movie, chat. It's tremendously fun, and if you want to see some really quality, like classic Western animation, it's there for you, chat. But is it a good movie, chat? No. No, chat, it's not a good movie. I wish I'd say it was a good movie, chat. I love it to bits. But I feel like it's more interesting for not being a good movie. There's a good movie in there somewhere, chat. I think that's part of what draws me to it, is the fact that there is a good movie in there somewhere. We just don't know where it is. Um, I also like, I think it's called The Warlock, actually. God, I don't quite remember what that was called, chat. I think it's called The Warlock. And I can't recommend it because it's not good, but it's fascinating. Like it's like this weird combination of like the Lord of the Rings, only replace Sauron with the leader of Nazi Germany. And it includes like weird like it's very strange. Like it there's orcs and the orcs are being like recruited by this leader and like they're pumped with like the myth of racial superiority and like the leader is one of like the last two wizards on the whole world and like everyone dies at the end except this like 300-year-old man and the princess of the kingdom that he lives in. And I'm not going to say any more because I don't know where TOS likes to fall on that, but they decided to do some stuff. Um, it is, it's a weird movie. It's a very strange movie. And they ride these blobs, chat. They ride these blobs. They're like these, they've got these long feet and these round bodies and these like snout noses, and they make kind of this kind of like noise as they run. They're like the world's worst chocobos. They're like the world's worst chocobos. This is an animated film. It's called like The Sorcerer or um um or the Warlock or something like that. It's older. It's not porn, although it has some things in it. I hang on, chat. Give me a moment. I can probably find the name for it. It's a weird name, chat. Um, it's not Gandahar, which I also recommend you watching, chat, if you're into the kind of animation that I'm into, which is also like it's a trip, chat. But that's not this one. This is oh, come on, help me out here, internet. Come on, brain, internet, help me out here. I don't know. I don't know, chat. Wizards. It's called Wizards. It's called Wizards, chat. It's Wizards. It was made in 1977 and written, directed, and produced by Ralph Bakshi. You seen Wizards? That's great, chat. I'm so happy that some of you out there knows who Wizards is. Unless you're talking about Gandahar, in which case that's also excellent. Gandahar. Now you want to talk about trips? Gandahar is a fucking trip and a half, chat. Uh, yes, that is correct. You're 100% correct. It actually had orc art drawn over like Nazi propaganda and things. It was very strange, very weird, chat. Deeply, deeply weird. But that's the kind of animation that I'm into, chat. Like legitimately, I love that kind of animation. And I kind of like the movies that it's part of, chat. I know that sounds probably seems weird a little bit, chat. But I'm a little weird, chat. Yes, Gandahar was the one with the torso face people. Oh, they did. Oh, I'm so sorry, chat. A little bit barfy. That they weren't all torso faced, but like half of them were, and the two that went with the main that joined the party on their quest, at least one of those two was torso faced. Um, so I guess the answer to your question is like yes with an asterisk, chat. So yeah, yes with an asterisk. Um, oh, yes, I should kind of find that. Uh, so yeah, well, that was the thing about the old adult animation. It had all the booba. So it was an endless sea of booba. And sometimes other things too that I don't know if Twitch is okay with me talking about. Uh but there's a type of fish that begins with the word spotted and that sometimes. Um they weren't all like that though. Because then you have the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Rings. I think the actual title of it, and I believe it's also done by Ralph Bakshi. I think it was actually the full title was The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Rings. And I love that one, chat. I absolutely adore that one. And in my opinion, it is still to this day like the best adaptation of the first Lord of the Rings book. I have been disappointed since I was a young child. When I was really young, chat, when I was really young, and I would watch these because we also had I had at my disposal, chat. I had available to me. So Studio Ghibli, before they became Studio Ghibli, did an animated version of The Hobbit and The Return of the King. And one thing I never understood as a child is why the people who made the Fellowship of the Rings decided to suddenly change art styles for the for the fellowship for the Return of the King and The Hobbit. I never understood why they decided to deviate from the art style in The Fellowship of the Rings, or alternatively, why they decided to experiment with that style in The Fellowship of the Rings. There was a time, chat, when I legitimately believed that the same studio made all three of those. And that what happened, chat, what happened was they had a style, they tried a different style, but everyone hated it, and so they went back to the old style. But I was so mad, chat. I was so mad too because I knew there were three books, The Lord of the Rings, and I was so annoyed that I could never find the middle one of those animated movies. I have since learned the error of my ways, chat. I have since learned the error of my ways. But yeah, that was kind of a thing. I think, chat, I think I'm going to gently lighten the inside of her ears so they look very like soft and approachable and like you could grab and tug on them. I think I'm gonna do that, chat. Um but I think I'm gonna do that, chat. And I think what's gonna happen, chat, I think what's gonna happen is that I'm going to uh step away briefly because I have been keeping myself well hydrated today. Been keeping myself very well hydrated today. And so I'm going to just need to run off to like the little aliens room. That's a bit too off the purple, isn't it? Yeah, so we're gonna just take that back a little bit. There we go. There we go, there we go. Let me see if I can also get maybe what did I do, chat? I just did something. Crap, chat. I don't. Oh, okay. I see what I did. Okay. I don't actually know my. Well, chat. That's actually what I'm trying to do, chat. I'm trying to like go back to that, and I'm trying to like find a way to do that more quickly. And if I want to spend more time on the details, chat, then I can. And it becomes an option for me, but I don't have to like. I don't have to. I'm trying to make it so I produce art more quickly, chat. It's been a long-standing goal of mine. What, Dusty? You don't have to apologize. You don't have to apologize for anything, okay? That's irking me. There's something there, chat. I need to remove it because it's kind of poking through in like a weird way. Um, I don't know what it is, chat. I don't know what it could be. It's on the lines, is it? That's why it's looking so weird, chat. I fucked up. I fucked up somewhere, chat. Okay, that's fine. This is a fix. This happens all the time to me. I'm sure artists who are good know what they're doing. This doesn't happen to them ever. Okay, it's here, chat. I found it. I found it. We can get rid of it and go back to the way it's supposed to be, chat. Okay. There we go, chat. There we go. That's much better, isn't it? There we go, chat. That's got that all sorted out. Okay, chat. Okay. This is her, and yeah, I still need to go in, do like some nice shading, do the outfit, do the eyes, the antenna, but we are making progress, chat. I'm gonna be right back, chat. I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes, and then we're gonna continue. And everything's gonna be grand, chat. Alright, chat. Alright. Take care of yourselves, be good to each other in my absence, and I will see you all soon. Hello, chat. Oh, okay. Okay, hang on. Hello again, chat. I need to look at something. I have apparently, you guys have apparently not been hearing any of the music I've been playing. So I'm looking into that real quick. But thank you. Then we will continue. Finish her up and take a look at the final result. Yeah, I'm very good at this, chat. I'm super good at this. Okay. Hopefully you guys hear something now. And didn't just pop in too badly. It seems to be coming to you guys. Make sure. Okay. Yeah, looks like you guys should be getting it now. If there's still problems or it's still very, very quiet, you'll let me know, right? I can. Let me. Oh. Yeah, figure it out, chat. Let me know. Oh, yes. Okay, good. Yeah, if you guys have trouble hearing me or something, I will fiddle with the settings and things like that. Thank you, chat. There will be booba in your future for this, I promise. Okay, let's see. Let's do like white is the classic color, right? I'm not feeling that for her. I'm feeling like because if you think about what cloth would be like underwater, if you think about what it'd be like underwater, it would probably be like some kind of kelp or maybe kelp derivative, something like that, right, chat? So I'm thinking. I'm thinking, chat, that maybe should be a kind of green color. Yeah. Like a kelp hemp. Is hemp kind of cloth or is that a plant? Because then you have like hemp rope and hemp like jeans and stuff. I know that comes from the hemp plant, but I seem to recall that hemp was also like a rope of some kind. I was just gonna do a band of cloth across her front, chat. Maybe I should go back and add that. What do you think? Or would you like her like this? Okay. Alright, let's roll back out the little thing. No, that's a fair point. No naughty fishy bits on this stream. You will have to go elsewhere for those. Uh, there were some questions about the music not playing, and there was some desire to confirm it amongst yourselves, chat. I'd asked the question, but everything should be good now. Yeah. So it's because, chat, it's because I use Winamp to play things, and Winamp's title changes with every song it plays. So I had set up it to play for a specific track when I was away, which is why it worked when I was away, but not, when I was here, because it would be changing tracks. It would be changing tracks. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm doing it to myself again, chat. I'm rehydrating once more. Hang on. Rehydrating. I think I'll have to go again, but I guess it's a fair price for staying this healthy. Let's see. Wow. We are, this is around when stream normally ends, isn't it, chat? We've been going for a while, but I want to finish this up today, chat, so we're gonna go along, okay? We're gonna keep going. I might gently expand my hours on the art days, chat. Like, I don't know if I will fill them for sure or not, but it just seems like I might take a little longer. Damn, though. Coming pretty close on that 3-hour thing, though. And yes, there will be like a poll to deal with some of this and some of the questions I had earlier. Coming up soonish, chat. I'm not too worried about it being like immediate because we'll have some time to actually get that answered and addressed. We'll have some time to get it answered and addressed. So let's see. I need this one. American animation. Like as odd as it might sound, chat. As odd as it might sound, I'm a huge fan of it. I'm a huge fan of it, really. And I feel like it's had a large impact on the way I draw and the way I approach things. But more than that, there's something I liked about how strange American animation was. How much... Because a lot of it was made for adults before the animation age ghetto really set into place. A lot of it was this very strange fantasy. And this is what I mean about fantasy and about the disappointment of fantasy being codified, chat. Like, Wizards is some weird post-apocalyptic fantasy nonsense. Gandahar is some kind of weird post-apocalyptic science fiction fantasy nonsense. The Forbidden Planet, which is one of my favorite films, chat, and is strange because it lightly traumatized me when I was younger, chat. But every time I've rewatched it since, I keep thinking, oh yeah, this movie traumatized me, and then looking at it and going, wait, did this traumatize me? No, chat, I don't know. Can't recommend it as a movie though. But it is very strange. But it's also very French, so it has all the booba in it. So there's that. Um, that's too far. Like there-ish, yeah. Got a greenish hue. So that's I think where I really started to get my love of animation from, some of the things from it. And the older I've gotten, the more I've kind of gone back to that. I really enjoy that. I'm not sure what it is about it that I love so well. But I guess I will always really consider that sort of my home animation-wise. And I'm disappointed that we didn't have more movies like the Phantom Toll Booth made. Disney is all well and good, but I don't actually care much for Disney's animation style. It's good. You won't hear me say anything about Disney on quality, but the only Disney animated movie art style that I can think of that I really have super enjoyed was The Emperor's New Groove, chat. And if you didn't enjoy The Emperor's New Groove, then I don't want you here because I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, I try to be accepting, chat, but there's some things you just can't tolerate. And not liking The Emperor's New Groove might be the thing that gets me. Like, it's got such a wonderful cast of characters. The actors were the perfect choice to play them. And can I just say, chat, I've said it before and I'll say it again, I'm gonna be so disappointed when Disney does a live-action remake of The Emperor's New Groove, now that it's way, way too late, because they had all the actors they needed to make a live-action version of The Emperor's New Groove when they made The Emperor's New Groove. Like, that's who you needed to play those roles. I have no idea who they could get now, but I don't really keep up with Hollywood anyway. So that's like a bit of a null point, really. See, there we go, chat. There we go. That's starting to come around. But yeah, I like plenty of Disney movies, for the record, but it's not an animation school that I'm super into. Give me the weird, give me the wild, give me the unusual every day. I think part of why I like some of the cartoons I like is because something about their animation appeals to and speaks to me. Like, Batman Beyond and Batman the Animated Series both had art styles until season 4 of Batman the Animated Series had art styles that appealed to me. Something about them spoke to me. Something about the Superman animated show, not so much, chat. And I think Superman animated show was fine, but it wasn't my thing. Superman was never really my thing, chat. It's never really my thing. I don't hate him or anything, but I feel like Superman as a character isn't allowed to be explored. And when they try to do stuff with him, it turns out as being not interesting or curious, I guess. That's the best way to put it, I guess. I don't know. Yahtzee Croshaw once said that they only have two Superman stories. They have Superman is now evil and Superman is now fat. / a normal human being. But that's, like, it seems like he was right on that. Like, I kind of agree. And people who like Superman, I'm not dissing your love of Superman. There's nothing there that appeals to me personally. So Fat Superman reminds me of the best supervillain that I ever saw. It was created for some webcomic, right? And it was the Fat Man. And he was a very skinny guy who fell into a vat of radioactive fat men and gained all the powers of a tremendously fat man. And I loved that concept. Like, it didn't go anywhere. It wasn't, like, executed well or anything. But it was so good, chat. Like, it was amazing, chat. Like, he would cause earthquakes when he jumped down from, like, a high enough story. Like, he could crush people by, like leaning on them and things. It could, like, break. But he had one weakness, chat. He had one weakness, and whoever came up with this, I don't remember who it was. I think they go by Cherrywell on the internet, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But their weakness was the weakness that all fat men have. He can't see his feet or anything next to them. Like, he could, physically, because he's a skinny guy, right? But because he had all the powers of a tremendously fat man, he couldn't see anything when he looked directly down. Sorry, chat. Sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, chat. Oh, I'm so sorry, chat. So, chat. Because I talk a lot, chat, I tend to suck on a lozenge. Chat. And, that's what happens when you suck too hard on your lozenge, chat. It just flees down your throat. And I was not ready for that in any capacity, chat. No, the squeaks were it, chat. The squeaks were it. The squeaks were what you were... Yeah, what happened. And I don't have a lozenge anymore. But... yeah. It's, I don't know that I can recommend going to try and find that. I won't be bothering to try and find that, but I just love that concept. That Superman is a pretty good conceptually, though. I feel like that Superman peaked too early, right? Like, you could bring him out now, and, like, he could for once have a legitimate, true sidekick in Big Chungus. Like, do an incredible, DC Looney Tunes crossover. They're owned by the same parent company. Like, they could do that. They could make that happen, chat. And I don't understand why they won't, chat. They should. Chat, you hate all good things in the world, apparently. That concept is brilliant, chat. I will not have you besmirch it. Imagine Super Chonk and Big Chungus. I would watch that, chat. I would watch that all day long. I would love that one. Mind you, that is a show that probably has a singular audience of moi. I don't see how it would ever get a second season, chat. But, like, I'd do it. I'd absolutely do it, chat. Like, I would love it if they did that. Speaking of the Looney Tunes, chat, do you ever see the Looney Tunes show? Like, the new one, chat? I adored that. I was so disappointed that they canceled that, but I understand why, chat. They canceled it not because they hated it or because they don't like good ideas, chat. They canceled it because it was so expensive to make, chat. Like, it would have had to have been making the same amount of money as Adventure Time. Yeah. To actually not just be profitable, but to actually, like, basically do more than, like, to actually even come close to breaking even. It's like, when you have to be as big as what was at the time one of the biggest cartoons on the air to break even, your animation budget might be a little high there. And that's why it got canceled. I wish it hadn't, chat. I wish it hadn't. I loved it. But it gave us two very solid, very long seasons, chat. And we can be grateful for that. We can be very grateful for that, chat. And I'm very glad that we had that, chat. I'm extremely glad we had that. Hopefully one day we'll have even more, but I'm just glad we had what we did. I don't know, chat. I don't know. It probably could, but I don't think so, chat. It's my brushes doing that. That's my brushes, chat, if you're looking at the, that kind of thing. Because that's my brushes. It doesn't actually do that. That's how my brushes work. I like the effect it gives it. It's the brushes and the way I layer it, chat. I feel like she deserves to be a little bit fancy, chat. Let's see. What do you think, chat? You think she deserves to be fancy? I think she deserves to be a bit fancy. We are gonna freckle her up a little bit, chat. I say freckle, but it's like more like spots, I guess. She actually does. But she's not, because it has to go between like the wings and stuff. Okay, hang on. They really do. I take it you're one of Earth's flying species. Like, I've seen a lot of them around. Herpes, all other kinds of stuff. I assume you are one. You sound like you have experience with that. Maybe one day, chat. Maybe one day. Uh, let's not talk. So gasters can be good, or they're less of a problem perennially. It does make getting into outfits trickier, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Having a gaster does make getting into an outfit trickier than it needs to be. But it's not terrible once you're in. It's just the getting in and the out that's a problem, chat. It's the getting in and the out that's the problem. What? A gaster hole? Like Nano from Nichijo? I don't know who that is, chat. I don't know. Hang on, chat. Hang on. I've seen Nichijo. Chat. I've seen Nichijo, but I haven't. It's actually really amazing. Oh, right. She doesn't have a gaster though. Yeah, what are you talking about? Like, as far as I know, she's never turned into a robot or anything. Like, what are you on about, Chad? Okay, chat. Let's be very clear here, chat. My gaster does not have a place where you can comfortably insert a long metal rod with a turnkey on it. If you do that, I will probably be very upset. Oh, okay. Do I have it? No, chat. My clothes don't have a gaster hole. There's like, okay. So what it is like my jacket, right, is just cut up higher than it would be on you. That's the first part. And then there's a series of, I guess, fastener straps, I suppose. And I loop the top one, which is on like a little adjustable, elasticy kind of band, up over, up and over, the very top of my gaster. Is that what you were asking? But is that what you're wanting hoping to know, chat? Because that I can tell you about. That's not a. It's not a huge issue, chat. Chat, I think she might be done, chat. What do you think? No, we can get a little fancier, chat. We can get a little fancier. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, let's douse the lights here, chat. Let's douse the lights. See how she looks real quick. Oh crap, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I think I think she's doing really well. Come on, let's douse the lights here. Chat with it. Okay. So now it has this perfect hole in it. Okay, so we're just gonna try this again, chat. We're just gonna try this again. Again. We're gonna try this again, chat. Hang on. That's kind of cool, though, chat. That's kind of cool. I might see about doing that, doing the little silhouette thing. Chat, why would you invoke that, chat? Why would you invoke that, chat? Oh god. That's one of the creepiest things, chat. That's one of the creepiest things. Oh, chat, look at this. I think we turn this. I think we turn this down a little bit, chat. No. No, we need to do, that one. What we need, chat, we need is for it, like, there. Okay. And this. And... Okay, chat. Ooh, I pity you, Dusky Boris. I pity you for reading that, chat. I don't know why you want to do that to yourselves. I'm so sorry you did. Like, it would not have been my first port of call for some late night reading, right? Honestly, at late night, if I want to read a manga, I'm probably gonna curl up with Nausicaa. That's what I'm probably gonna do. Let me see if I can just do that a little bit. Let's do, right, hang on a minute, chat. Hang on a minute, chat. I'm gonna do something. We're gonna save that. We're gonna see if we can't do a little quick thing to pretty it up. We're going to, what is that? Not that. We want... Alright, here we go, chat. Here we go. We're probably gonna be, like, wrapping up in a minute, because we've kind of gone over, but... Okay, let's take a look to see, chat. Take a nice little look-see. Here we go, chat. Here we go. There she is, chat. There she is. All pretty and shiny and new. And on Wednesday, not Wednesday, on Thursday, I'm going to come back and we're going to cut her up into pieces, chat, and we're going to make those pieces move around and breathe the facsimile of life into her. Chat, I just realized I didn't do her eyes, chat. We can fix this, chat. We can go in there and fix it. Let's give her some nice, very vibrant eyes. I might play with the color between now and then, chat. I might play with the color a little bit. Her face is a little bit darker in comparison to her underside. But that's because I also put markings on her face that darken it up. That's also from the shadow lines. The color of her face is, the center of it is lighter, the sides are darker. I want that color, only I want a light version of that color. What do you think? Bright sclera, chat, or dark sclera? I think it might be dark sclera time. What do you think? I'm gonna try dark. What harm, right? What harm? I'm not biased towards dark sclera or anything. You can't prove that. What do you think, chat? Dark or bright? Dark makes him pop more, I think. Bright makes her seem a bit more natural. I'll figure it out, chat. I'll figure it out. I might tinker with the eyes a little bit, but this is basically what we're going to have starting on Thursday, and I'll see about getting the piece, like making the pieces and like loading it in. I'll see between now and then, so that when Stram starts, I can just start trying to figure out how to do the importation, animation, all that stuff. Or maybe I'll take you through the whole process. We're on a journey together, right, chat? We'll see. Anyway, chat, it's been lovely, it's been wonderful, but now is time to be done. Now is time to be done. I have swallowed at least one throat lozenge. I am supremely well hydrated, and I'm very pleased because this took 3 hours, and I'm pretty happy with that. And I'll probably run a poll, chat, I'll probably run a poll in the future about like, hey, should I take the time to make like pieces really, really nice, or should I keep pushing to try and go faster? I'm thinking maybe pushing to try and go faster and only do like the super, super in-depth things every so often. But let me know, chat. Let me know. I would love to hear some feedback on it. Either way, chat, this has been wonderful. And for your fact of today, chat, for your fact of today, you may or may not have known this, but the original actor slated to play Neo, that was supposed to play Neo, was Will Smith, now famous for what is being called Slapgate by absolute morons on the internet. He turned down the chance to play Neo so that he could go star in the Wild Wild West. If you've never heard of the Wild Wild West, chat, look it up. It is one of the most unfathomably bad movies I have ever seen. It's so bizarre. Nothing in it makes a goddamn bit of sense. Take a look at it, chat. You, especially if you like really weird, really poorly done movies, it might be up your alley. So there's your little fact of the day, chat. Take care of yourself, my wonderful human beings. Be good to each other, be nice, and I will see you on Thursday.